What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my Zombies in Spaceland's Easter egg tutorial playlist. Now, you want to put down these parts exactly where you see me putting them down. You want to hit Pack-a-Punch first. You want to go to your left, put it down at Journey, hit the back, put it down at Polar Peak, hit the right, put it down at Kepler. You want to put them down in net order to ensure that each one of these colors coincide with their appropriate locations. Meaning red is red, matching Kepler, green is green, matching Polar, blue and blue are matching at Journey, and you should be good to go. Now, the key to Simon Says, first and foremost, is to not try to overdo yourself or outdo yourself running to hit those damn switches when you don't have your zombies trained up properly. So what I always do first is I'll let the UFO play the sequence first, and then I'll get my zombies trained up. Once the UFO has played the sequence the second time, then I'll go ahead and activate the switches accordingly. What this also does is it gives you a little strategy on how you want to get these. You know, which ways you want to run first to make sure that you don't down yourself. Now, I always run with my shredder out because if need be, you need to shoot. The shredder will actually shred nearby zombies, so you want to make sure you have that one out. As you'll see when I activate this last switch here, I kind of need to shoot my way up and out. So I activate the first tone, the second tone, the third tone, shoot, get up in there, good to go. Fourth tone. First sequence Simon Says is complete. Now the UFO will give you 4 tones and 4 colors. What you have to do is Simon Says, if the sequence is red, yellow, green, blue, you have to do red, yellow, green, blue. If it's yellow, red, blue, green, you have to do yellow, red, blue, green. You just want to make sure you do not put it in incorrectly. If you happen to put it in incorrectly, it will spawn a brute in, which you would have to kill before you can start the sequence. Actually, I think the sequence will continue and you'll still have to worry about that brute. So what you want to do is kill that brute first, which is really easy with a Pack-a-Punch M1 with the wind element up there. The brute just gets shredded, so don't stress that if you do mess it up. Just take out your M1, hit the brute. The key is not to kill the zombies. You do not want to kill zombies. You want to keep them trained up behind you at all times so there's no zombies spawning all around you and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about that. Now see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let this UFO run another sequence because I was testing out the way that I wanted to run, which route I wanted to run for that Simon Says sequence, but my zombies weren't caught up with me. If you sprint ahead too far, then you might have the problem of zombies possibly spawning on the other side or meeting zombies when you're cutting back across to try to activate another switch. So you really want to try to keep your zombies as close to you as possible or train them up in a way that they're never going to cut you off on corners and things like that. It's a little tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Just take your time, take your time. That's the key to this boss fight, is taking your time. If you rush, you will go down and all of your work will be for nothing. So just take your time and you should be good to go. With the second sequence, like I said, you just want to make sure you get all 4 the way you should light them up and hit them. The way you see it light up is the way it goes. So each time you want to make sure that you're ready. The moment that the 4th symbol or the 4th tone and 4th light flashes on the UFO, all the lights will turn white. Now, when the lights are white, that means that it's your turn to actually complete Simon Says and play the sequence that you heard the UFO play. Now, it is sort of kind of timed. I'm not going to say that, you know, you should just take your time and dilly-dally. You really want to run and activate these tones as quickly as possible, but they do not have to be all active at the same time. Meaning, if one of the tones stops singing or stop playing the tone, you can still hit the other tone. It's not an issue. You just don't want to take too long with it because you might hit the tone incorrectly, which will spawn a brute in and so forth. It's just too much hassle. Alright, now something to also remember is that the sequences are always the same. So whatever color code you get in sequence 1, no matter how many times you fail it, it will always be the same sequence, which gives us an added advantage to know what's coming if we do happen to fail one time. So don't sweat that shit if you fail it. The colors will still be the same pattern for sequence 1, sequence 2, and sequence 3 as well. So don't panic if you fail it, and don't run around looking at the UFO wondering if it's changed. It'll always be the same for each sequence, so you should be good to go. I hope you guys found this video helpful, man. We're going to go ahead and get into the boss fight. After you complete all 3 sequences, it will spawn in a massive clown round, but we'll get into that in the next video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.